Can't you see he's the man? Let me hear you applaud. He is more than a man, he's a shiny golden god. If you think it's time to fucking rock and fucking roll out of control, well then you know you've got to rock the block. You fucking sock, my fucking cock, cause when you...
So we take that $1 million, okay, and we would give it to Chris Jericho, like he said.
Y2J.
Y2J. Nobody in their right fucking mind, no chode, no mook, no dipshit would turn down $1 million unless he got more. We don't know what his current contract in the E is right now.
Yeah, our internet sources have not told us.
So
I mean, we're just assuming that it could have been $1 million. Let's say the WWE offered him $1 million, then TNA offers him $1 million. It's in his backyard. Maybe he would have taken it.
Exactly, and it would have been something fresh for him to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, we could have had Chris Jericho versus Black Reign. Oh, my bad.
We already fired him. He's no longer in TNA.
He's done. We could have had Chris Jericho. I mean, seriously, Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles.
Would have been amazing.
Joe. Even Kurt Angle again. Hell, why not? You could have done Robert Roode, James Storm. I mean, you could have listed the entire roster.
He could have a good match with anybody on our TNA roster.
Yeah,
okay?
This is the revised Strata Grunt roster.
Okay, and now let's explain why we kept Kurt Angle. We said we'd get to him.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're currently at Kurt Angle.
we are now at Kurt Angle. We don't fire Kurt Angle because Kurt Angle, the in-ring performer, is freaking amazing. Okay, he's held belts like this. See these belts? Amazing. He's done it. Okay, he's held them. Well, maybe not the wingtip belt. That's a little old. That's an older belt.
Fair. Kurt Angle is a great performer. He's a great athlete, and he's a great showman for the TNA product. However, I think everyone is really tired of seeing the Angles, in Mrs. Angle, as in Karen Angle.
Hold on. We're going to the back right now. JB,
we're going to the back now. Cut away. We're going to the back right now to Karen Angle and Kurt Angle bickering again.
And then Karen Angle going to take care of the situation again
by being a hooer.
Okay, we are tired of getting Kurt Angle force-fed to us, okay? Please, for freaking God's sake.
I'm ready to throw up,
Seriously.
right now. Like Draws style.
And we were super excited to hear that Kurt Angle was coming to TNA, okay?
Yeah, we were sitting in a really cramped apartment that smelt really bad.
With a kid with dirty socks. Okay?
We didn't need to go that far, but it's
dirty
true.
socks. What do you want from me?
What if he watches this? Oh well, it's the truth, and we report it. We are pro wrestling, and
that's
you
damn right. Okay? Dirty socks.
Dirty socks. But we were very pumped about Kurt Angle. We were saying, this is amazing. TNA is finally going to put on the map.
That's right. And what do? They do a little bit with him at first. Good.
We
And
got
then,
some Joe.
yeah.
We got some stuff going on over here. And then Kurt Angle belt. And then all of a sudden Karen Angle shows up. I didn't even know. I knew Kurt was married. I didn't know what his wife looked like. Granted, she's really hot. Her voice is like... It's like Charmel. Like, Charmel's a pretty lady, but Charmel's voice kills it entirely for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see them. They aren't wrestlers. And I mean, like, there has... You know what? Get Kurt Angle a fictional wife. Make Kurt Angle marry Tracy Brooks. It doesn't make any sense, but at least I can handle that.
I'm just tired of Kurt Angle being... I want to see more Kurt Angle in the ring.
Yeah.
Maybe on the mic every once in a while. But, God.
I mean, they're not even keeping... When he first came in, he was extremely intense.
Yep.
He was kind of a face.
He had a goal.
Yeah. Now, I mean, Kurt, we have kind of like... It's not even goofy Kurt, who drinks like gallons of milk with Brock Lesnar. This is like Kurt Angle. I don't even know what this is, and I don't want to know what it is, and I don't ever want to see it again.
This is as crappy of a Kurt Angle as when he was ECW.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I feel like it is right now.
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch Impact anymore. That's how crappy... Impact, they should call it Kurt Angle's Impact. That's all it is.
I was going to say crap packed, just because I like to say the word crap.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Now on to the X Division.
Yeah. The X Division, we feel the X Division is your premier item in TNA. However, I'm not going to say... The X Division has kind of been buried.
Yeah.
And when I say kind of, I mean completely and utterly. But when I say completely and utterly, I mean it's dead. And when I say dead, I can't go any farther than that. But
It's 6 feet under the ground with some dirt thrown on it.
yeah, I mean, but there is a chance to revive it. We can say it was buried alive.
Yeah.
And I think that we can shake up the X Division. We feel we are kind of divided. And because I'm talking right now, I'm going to go with how I feel first, simply because I'm better looking. On that note, I'm going to be saying that the X Division, I think that there's a glass ceiling in TNA. You know, lately it's been getting mixed up with the Motor City Machine Guns. They've been able to face some of the heavyweights within the Team 3D, and I feel like there should be more integration between that. We should have. I mean, everyone was pumped when Jay Lethal was going to face Kurt Angle. This was getting the guy that you really liked actually making it into the upper, tiers of TNA wrestling. Yeah. And when Alex Shelley, we could have when Shelley and Sabin, they're moving up and they're facing other people. They were involved in matches. They were working with the Steiners a little bit. This is exciting stuff, but we don't get. I personally don't get enough of that. I want to legitimize the X Division. It's not just a bunch of dudes who weigh under 200 pounds of abs running around doing flips.
Now that's his opinion. My opinion is that the X Division right now is nothing but a bunch of cruiserweights. I love the X Division guys. I love POMs. I love Scott. I love them all. Okay, they're all great in-ring performers, and I would keep every one of them because they bust their ass. Okay, so I would make an Intercontinental title almost. Yeah. And that way you could have all these guys wrestle, like a James Storm or Robert Roode, who I think are good, solid, middle card guys, okay?
Yeah.
I would make this belt so you could see that. You could see a Sanjay Dutt versus, give me a good one, somebody that he would never wrestle right now.
I mean,
a Christian Cage.
Yeah.
Because right now Christian Cage is not in the heavyweight picture.
Unfortunately not, yeah. Christian Cage has been ousted, which is a lot like what happened to him in the WWE.
Yeah. Moving on, what else did we do? Like our thoughts on Impact in general.
Impact. Let me explain something real quick. Usually every Monday, Joey invites me to Soundstage 25, and we watch Monday Night Raw. Now, when we watch Raw's War, this is about 6 months ago. Raw used to suck, like really bad, and you can agree or disagree, but right now, Raw has been really good.
It's the best wrestling show right now.
Yeah, and if you think Impact is better than Raw, then you need to have your head examined.
You're senile.
Yeah, honestly, Impact I think is getting killed by heat, and you have to download heat on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much. And that all has to be that they're not sticking with their feuds.
No.
Like here, I'll give you a perfect example, and this was on the pay-per-view last night. Rhino got hurt on Impact, okay? Rhino got hurt. He could not perform in the 10,000 tag match. Fine, understand. I don't want anybody who's hurt to compete.
Yeah.
But you could have picked anybody on the roster to be a business partner. Who do they pick?
Raven.
Wasn't it 3 weeks ago that this guy hated Abyss?
Yeah.
And wanted to kill him and basically beat him up till he couldn't walk?
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently in TNA land, feuds and beef with people seems to only last 3 weeks. Yeah. And if I slap Joey right in the face, and then we get into a mean brawl, and then I pee on him, and then 3 weeks from now in TNA land, we are close friends once again.
We're ready to become tag team champions again.
Okay. But
basically, it's the equivalent to 2 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
That's how long their feuds last.
If you get that far, normally like the James Storm Rhino feud, you get one match. Did they even have a match?
No.
No.
They had you're talking about James Storm and Rhino, right?
Yeah.
They had the pay-per-view, the beer thing.
Yeah.
A match probably I think on Impact, and then that was it.
That was it. I mean, there was no payoff for the match either. I mean, Rhino was apparently an alcoholic. I mean, these are all things you can nitpick.
He was drinking to get his power up.
Yeah. I mean, this is just odd stuff that, I mean, they just totally just like drop stuff. And I mean, like, if something sucks, don't explain it, just get rid of it. But it's also like Robert Roode when he finally explained where all his money came from.
A year later.
I can't just start walking around with a business card saying Strata Inc. and all this crap. People are gonna be like, Casey Strata, you make $8.50 an hour. I'm gonna be like, yeah, but still, I got a wench with big boobies.